Hi, everyone. My name is Jim Lal-Tabak. I'm a yoga teacher, energy healer, and health and wellness coach. Welcome to this healing energy treatment. I've been doing it for about 4 years since the pandemic started. And just a little backstory. Um, I had a near-death experience back in 1982, and ever since then, um, I've been on a healing journey, and I was um, instructed when I left my body that I had to come back and be of service to others, and I was given some kind of gift. And um, that has evolved. I think we all have gifts, and we just need to discover them. Um, but I was told that I should take this and come back and you know be of service. So at any rate, um, tonight I picked a theme or a topic of attracting good things into our lives. And I'm going to be doing some um, clearings and alignment things that um, that help us be in the right um, position to receive things. So let's see now. I'm still letting a few people in, so um, just sit tight. And so those of you who haven't come before, what we start with, there's some new people or newer, start with grounding. So bring your attention to whatever surface, whether you're lying down or you're sitting, the surfaces that your body is in contact with. Just notice gently taking your attention to the connected areas. Breathing. So we want to start with this grounding, and then from there, from that grounding, breathing nice and easy, we can start to move into higher states and other states of consciousness. But it's really important that we start with that groundedness, so that we can be receptive in a lot more ways than being ungrounded. And over time you learn to do both, right? There's not one way that's right or wrong, but it's good to have the basic grounding to support us so we can really interpret what's going on. At any rate, so this idea of attracting good things, how does there's all kinds of theories about attraction. So I want you to just close your eyes. And one of the things that they talk about is this, and it fits into some of my treatment concepts, is emptiness, or letting go of what we want, letting go of it. Being empty means that there's space for something to come in. So I want you to think about something that you are attached to and maybe you don't want, right? It could be a behavior, it could be a feeling, it could be anything, a person, whatever it is, something that you feel like you're kind of stuck with. and and it's not like that thing is going to go away, but perhaps we can clear the feeling of that attachment. So think about it for a moment. See it in your mind's eye. Think about how it feels when you envision or think about whatever it is. perhaps it creates difficult feelings. See if you can feel anything physically in your body connected to that, so that there's this visceral or somatic experience. And then let it go in terms of thinking about it. Think about anything else. And that's when I'll do some energy clearing, correcting, and balancing, and emptying. So when we're focused on something, it helps it stay connected to it. So we don't want to look at it anymore, and energetically we'll see if we can send it off on its way. And if it's meant to come back, it will. At least maybe there's a lesson somewhere in there. But we still can get a break from it. Perhaps we'll see. We'll see what happens, right? There's no telling what can happen in this world. Just be open to the possibilities. Okay, so we're going to test it, see how we're feeling about that issue, or that whatever was, that idea, that thought, that experience that we perhaps don't want, and think about it again, see if there's any change in how you are relating to it. If it's the same, if it feels vague, whatever it is, if it feels enhanced or maybe it's agitated, you can just notice that, and we're going to make another round of it, just to see if we can, if people are in your own experience, feel if there's any shift. So don't think about it anymore. Let it go as best you can. Think about something else. You don't have to let it go. You just have to shift your attention to another situation. And good. Then just come back to it for a second and see if you feel a little more neutral about it. So when we attract things, often it's what we're focusing on. And if we're distracted and focused on things that we actually want to get rid of, we are clogging the filters, clogging the universe from supplying what we may want. And maybe what we don't know we want, but what's good for us. So it's still good to know that if I'm sort of attached to some, maybe angry about something or resentful about something, or whatever it is, compulsion, like compulsive behavior. If we're stuck with that, then it's stopping us from moving ahead. So we want to create this space, and the intention is, so we create the space and then have an idea of what we want. So first we let go of the past, or the direction, that initial directed thought and experience. We let go of that, so we create, this is kind of the mechanics of it. So then we create a field that is that creates space for something different to come into our space. So what the thing that everyone says is, well, you need to know what you want and be sure, this is not a short-term, quick idea. You want to be able to, it can take repetition, but you want to make sure that this is what you want, at least for now. It can always change. You can always let go of things. But, so we want to have a direction with our consciousness to be able to allow something that's good for us into our lives. Some people say, oh, I'm always attracting the wrong person. I always seem to relate to someone who's not good for me, and I get into these bad relationships. Well, we need to keep our focus on not like this grasping idea, but this open, curious, receptive place in our being. And we can develop that, but I'm going to clear out any of that and correct and then enhance right now. So think about what you want. What would make you feel happy or secure in your life? It could be anything from finances to relationship to even if it's getting rid of stuff. It could be anything that you want to get rid of too. So back to that, because some people don't need more additions, they need continued subtraction. So think about that, whatever it is. Don't think about it anymore for a moment. But actually, before we go away, I want you to feel what it feels like in your body, what it feels like when you see that whatever it is, that people, places, things, thoughts, feelings, emotions, stuff, whatever it is, station in life, job. Think about it, feel it, and then let it go. So we don't want to be attached even to the things that we think, that are good for us. We can have a direction, but we don't want to be holding on to that. We let the universe, we invite it, but we let the universe do the lifting, the heavy lifting, right? The universe, the ocean, we can't make the waves, we can't make the wind, we can't do all kinds of things. So we allow the, nature, the universe, all that to do that for us. But we just give the thought, creative thought, energy, put it out there, and then let go of it. If it's a good thing for us, it plants a seed. And so anyway, let's I'm going to plant that seed and essentially fertilize it, water it, and then let it grow. You have to. Yeah, so this is about this part. Let it grow means, let go of control. So you get all the good environments ready, in place, and then you let the sun shine on it, whatever that is. And the sun is it's more of a metaphor for the universal power, or whatever it is. The Tao, the One, the Force, that kind of stuff. God, whatever it is for you. It's okay. You just give yourself can take a nice deep breath, inhaling, and then exhale like, you let it out. Let out any need to manipulate, control, and just give yourself a little chance to relax and release and stop this desire to hold on or make something happen. And this is kind of the essence of how do we let and allow things to come into our lives by not forcing them, by actually not caring, right? Not really caring. Perhaps desiring, at least at some point, and then saying, well, this or better, right? This or something else, even. Whatever. This is whatever it is that is good, what is meant for me, I'm open to. And then we let that energy come to us instead of grasping and pawing, scratching tooth and nail, as they say. Okay. So I'm just feeling a lot of energy flowing. So I'm going to stop talking and send, just some calming, cooling, healing frequencies to everyone on the call and those listening now on Facebook Live or that see this on my YouTube channel later when I publish it, or if you're on Facebook, all those things. If you see it live there too, or an after video, recording. So going to continue sort of like we stirred up a little bit of cosmic dust, so to speak, and now we're just going to calm the system. So the request and the suggestion is to really get out of the way. Let go. Don't try to make anything happen. See if you can be open, receptive. Let go of your need to either protect or control. Allowing the positive forces of the universe come into our field. So there was a comment of being agitated, and this often happens when our first chakra is destabilized, lots of change and things going on, we're out of control of it. So we want to this can go for everyone, can do this. Just take your hands to your low abdomen, just below, maybe thumbs on the navel, but then the hands facing inward. Just breathe and let your belly relax. Feel that connection with the earth, with your seat, with your feet. And your mind may call you to come back to whatever it is that you experience, or your body may call you if you're having any physical discomfort. And gently go there, acknowledge, and then go back to that low earth connected experience. And we'll yeah. So we let those things come into our field of awareness. Let those distractions or just experiences, they might not even be distractions, but they're what's happening in our mind. And then we come back to that present connected moment of being part of the earth, the mother. Like a little cradle. See yourself like a baby in a cradle, being held, supported. Okay, good. I'm going to go to the heart chakra next. We'll go just the like three major main stopping points, but heart is a big one. We need to connect our heart, our gut, and our head. They all have that important intelligence. Every energy center is important, but these are very, very important kinds of sort of central figures in our base, the center, heart center, and then the crown. Just letting the heart, you can put your hands on your heart if you like. Breathing nice and slow. Good, and then we'll come up to the crown with our awareness. Hands can rest in the lap, palms up. Okay, good. So we're just going to gently bring our hands in front of our heart, palms facing each other in a kind of namaste or prayer position. And then again, now take a deep breath in, turn the palms toward the heart inward so the hands could cross each other, left over right. Inhaling and then send energy to the heart center and throughout the whole body. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then we'll take the hands and face them out. Inhale, exhale, as if you're sending energy out into the universe. Any peace, love, gratitude, sending it out. Compassion, empathy, whatever it is you want to send out into the universe, into our world, to your loved ones, whatever, wherever it is that you feel like you would like to connect to, then and good. Bring the hands back in front of the body, in front of the heart. Express gratitude for any peace, any experiences that you may have experienced. And if anyone wants to contribute, there I put some information in the chat, how to connect with me or make a contribution. You're welcome to do that. Those of you online, if you on Facebook, that is, you can always go to my website, bodymindmedicine.com. And if you have any questions or feel like connecting more, please feel free to contact me. And that's it. So I want to thank all of you for coming, for being willing to give some of your time and your energy. You are very welcome, and all energy and all individuals are welcome here. So thanks for coming again, and do this every week. So feel free to come back again, and we'll just keep going on our journeys. So thanks for being here, and have a beautiful week. Peace, namaste, and see you next time.